And Senator Dick Durbin looked into my case, and he saw an outdated, unjust system. And he said I would have to be deported back to my birthplace, which was Brazil. And so what we did next was we started gathering letters of support from every source I knew, including my mentors, my teachers, the board of directors of the music school, the donors of the music school, who happened to know Senator Durbin directly. And so Senator Durbin decided to write a personal bill on behalf of me, and that became known as the DREAM Act. By 2001, I had made it to the Manhattan School of Music in New York City, uptown, on a full scholarship. And on September 11th of that year, I was on my way to the airport to fly to Washington, D.C. for a hearing on the DREAM Act. We had 62 votes lined up. It was ready to pass. We may have had 67, which would have overridden a president's veto. And President Bush was ready to sign it into law. When all flights were canceled due to the terrorist attacks, in addition to the horror that we all felt that day, what it meant for the DREAM Act was that a bill that was going to be easily and uncontroversially passed would stall for over 18 years. The mood of the country changed that day. The American public became more fearful, particularly of the perceived outsiders, and any immigrant-friendly legislation was out of the question. Over the next few years, though, the dreamers began bravely coming out of the shadows to tell their stories, to share their stories, leading a national movement, to demonstrate, to organize, to march, to support one another, even change the narrative of immigration. And most importantly, the dreamers won public support.